What is aperture? So in the most basic definition, aperture is the opening in your camera lens that lets in either more or less light depending on how open it is. Now, how does adjusting your aperture affect your image? Well, it affects it in two ways. One, it brightens or darkens your image, and two, it affects how much depth of field you have. First, let's talk about exposure. When you go into the lens, there's these blades inside the lens that are called aperture blades. And depending on how much you open those aperture blades up will determine how much light you let in onto the sensor. The more light you let in, the brighter your image is going to be. But what is depth of field? Well, depth of field is the area that you're able to focus on within your image. But how do you change the aperture on your camera? Well, aperture is represented by an F number, so it's F slash and then a number after the slash. Now this next part might be a bit confusing. If you want to open those aperture rings up real wide, then you got to use a lower f-stop number, and that's going to give you a brighter image and a shallower depth of field. But if you use a larger f-stop number, those aperture rings are going to shrink down real small and let in less light and give you a deeper depth of field. And that's going to be it for today's 1-minute photo tip. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it. And if you have any photo related questions, please comment those down below. Also, if you'd like to see more 1-minute photo tips just like this one, please follow or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and always remember to capture great moments.